Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing as the title says, I'm going to be choosing the papers for 20 junk journals that I'm working on. Hopefully it doesn't, maybe it'll be a couple parts. So I was supposed to be working on the covers today, but I kind of already did that. It wasn't very hard. I just sewed around the edge, evened it out and then sewed around the edge. And so now we have the inside cover that I'm going to be sewing my signatures into. So that's exciting. I got them all done. They're all ready to have their signatures put in. So today I'm ready to choose the papers that are going to go in each one and how many signatures I can put. Some of them are big enough for two. Some of them are only big enough for one signature. So that is what we are going to be doing today. I got 16 of the junk journals done so far. I still have to do another 4, but we'll do those when the time comes. There's enough to work on right now. So in one of my past videos, I made a bunch of junk journal kits. Hi, Stacy. Hi, Janet. I made a bunch of junk journal kits, and there should be enough papers in here for 2 signatures. Maybe some of them I've already rummaged through and there's only enough for 1. Like I'm looking through it right now and it looks like there's only enough in here for 1. But we'll get to that in a moment. I have a bunch of them, so I have probably 16 of them myself. Some of them look like they're already rummaged through, but some of them look good and nice and full, and like I haven't touched them, so I'll have to look through them. But for now, this one looks like it's enough for 1 signature. Let's see what's in here. Hi, Jasmine. Hi, Creative. Dorinda. Hi, Amelia. And hello, Kat. Welcome, welcome. So that is what we're going to be doing today. Hopefully, we'll see how many we get picked out. So let's see. I have a bunch of stuff in here from my shop. These are basically, I put these together so that way I wouldn't forget to put in things that I've kind of, I guess, been forgetting to put in things like certain book papers, certain papers that I have acquired over the years. Sometimes I forget things, so that is why I made these kits for myself. This looks pretty good. It looks like there's a lot of stuff in here for 1 signature about. So why don't we work on that? And I'm going to keep these in the envelope because this is essentially one whole, like almost 2 signatures worth of embellishments that I could add on. So let's go ahead and put this back in here. And so now we have this 1 signature. And we got to decide what this is going to go into. So it's got to be 1 signature journals. There are some that I have that are really, really thin. Like this one's definitely a 1 signature junk journal. So, and this one I didn't get to finish only because I didn't sew around the edge, but we're not going to worry about that right now. So let's get all this trimmed up for this 1 junk journal. Let me get my cutter. I'm bringing out the big boy today just because. And I just got this new toy in from Amazon. It was recommended on Junk Journal Junkies chat, I believe. Somebody talked about this awesome punch. It does corners, so it does large, medium, and small corners. And let me leave the link so that you guys can check it out. It's only like $9, and it's really good. It didn't come in like in 2 days, but this, I really, really like it so far. It did really, really good on my test tries. So we'll see how it is with maybe like 1 or 2 or 3 or a couple of these journals. We'll do a couple of rounded edges with that. So let's see. Let me figure out what size this journal is. I know, I'm going to use my giant measuring tape, but oh well. I need to figure out what size this is so I can know how long the pages can be. So the pages can only be, let's see, 10.5 inches wide. So the 10.5 inches would be the widest that the pages could be. And then the tallest that the pages could be would be 7.5. So let me write that down so I don't forget, because I always forget things like that. So 7.5. See, and I already forgot. I think it was 10.5, right? Let's see. Yeah, it was 10.5. Okay, so 10.5 wide. Okay. So that way I know, and I can fit everything inside that. So I'm going to have to open this baby up. And let's see. 10.5, right? So let me get a little bit in here. And then, oh, right over here, 10.5. Ooh, that already made it 10.5. Okay, cool. But I kind of want to cut the border off over here. Okay, so there's one page. Here's another one we got to cut down. 10.5 by 7.5 for this journal. And I believe these should be 8 by 10. So they might be a little bit too tall. I have to fix that. We'll see right now once I cut this part off. This cutter is like really, I don't know. It's kind of making my ears hurt. Let me get my other one. This is one of them. I have another one. I have another one of these. I'm ridiculous. At least it's not so crunchy sounding. Yeah, it's a lot smoother. The other one sounds jagged. I don't know. Okay, so this has to be 7.5. 7.5. Okay, right there. Okay, I'll have to cut off some parts of the top, but okay. You got your scanning cut 2 in yesterday, and I wish I was in 6 so I could really play. Ooh, I hope you get better soon. Tina, I hope you get better soon and you can play with your new toy. That sounds awesome. And these are pages from my shop. Some of them are, and then some of them, you know, just junk paper and some more scrap paper. Such and such. Okay, so we gotta make sure this is 7.5. Tall. I think there's a W in tall. Tall. Okay. I had to go back and remove the part 2 off the last video because it turned into it just turned into one video because I was able to finish off camera. And these are good. Some of these I have to cut out. Let's see. No, it's fine. By 10, that's fine. Hi, Alisti. This paper bag I have to open. Let's see if my punch will work on it. It's called the Kadomaru 3-Way Pro. That's the only things I can read on the box. Pretty nice, pretty nice. I'm going to do the large. So cute. Look at that. It's like magic. I love it. I love it. Get this extra paper off. Okay. Let's move it on. Let me round these corners of these books, because why not? I know, I remember Aristi. Oh my god. Aristi once said that she does not like square pages because she finds the square corners aggressive. She said, I'm like, what? What are you talking about? Actually, let's go ahead and round the corners on all of these. Let me try the small ones on this one. Well, I guess I already did large on the other ones. I guess we'll do large. She said the square corners are aggressive. I'm like, oh my gosh. I never thought about that. You're so funny, Aristi. Okay. What else? Wait, there was actually a lot of stuff I didn't round the corner of. Oh my gosh. How ridiculous of me. I wonder, could I do multiple pages? Oh, that would be insane. All right. That's what I'm talking about. Kind of stabilize this ticket or this receipt paper here because it was a little flimsy. All right, that's pretty cute. I like it. You're right. Good energy. I gotta make sure I stay feng shui, you guys. Gotta keep it zen. I'm down. Hi, Lizzie. That didn't work at all. It didn't work on the top one, oddly enough. Okay, there we go. Now it did. Okay. I didn't really like the corner punch that I had before, so I was happy to upgrade. This is not much more than a regular brown corner punch, and you get 3 options. So that is very, very kick-ass. Very kick-ass. Size 3 or 4. I don't know what that means, girl. Miss Gigi, I don't know. Let me show you the packaging. I think it'll make sense to you because you're in. Okay, so it says small is 3 millimeter, medium is 5 millimeter, and large is 8 millimeter. It says it right there under the numbers. Hello, Sandra. Hello. Sorry, I'm eating cantaloupe. It's so juicy. Okay. But it doesn't want to punch the paper, though. Why not? I think it keeps bending. Like inside the punch, it bends. Kind of. And this corner is not even really a corner. So it didn't really work. Let's do these. That one's already cut up that corner. Okay. Gotcha. Ooh, it keeps going up. Oh my gosh. Okay. It didn't do very well. It's always the top paper that doesn't. Okay. No, I didn't do the bottom one very well either. Let's see. Okay. Maybe it should be by itself. The flimsier papers are always hard to do, I suppose. Like these ones are all floppy. Okay. It's working. It's working. Hi, Paula. I watch your live videos on my TV, therefore I can't chat at the same time. I like your interaction today. I'm watching on my TV, but typing on my phone. Very cool. I'm glad you can see the chat, Paula. I am glad because these girls say some crazy things sometimes. Okay. What kind of punch is that? This punch is this like Japanese punch called the Sunstar Kodamaru Pro. There's a link for it right there. And it works pretty good. I'm using the large size for this journal. I'll probably use a different size for the other journals. Okay, I'm back to cutting mode. And then I went around the edges on this. Hopefully it works. Oh, it did. Okay, cool. Oh. Maybe I didn't push it in far enough. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let's cut this last page up. This is the last one, 10.5. Oh, I want that bird though. I want that bird to show. So 10.5 this way instead. Get all these scraps out the way here. And then 7.5. Hello, Paula. Paula is my grandma's name. Love it. Okay. So here is the pages for this journal. So that's what we're going to be doing with this one. I'll fold them all. I guess I should fold them all. Let's get it folded. You need a scoreboard like this one. That's my preferred method. Where did I get the graphic paper? This paper here is from my store. Then I have book paper. This is receipt paper. Book paper. Scrapbook paper that is coffee dyed. Ephemera from my store that I double-side printed on. Some writing paper that I got at the thrift store. And This is a paper bag from like a bakery, like baked goods bag. And some like children's handwriting practice paper. Book paper. Brown craft bag. And scrapbook paper. That's coffee diet. Here's the link. That's the link for the punch. Okay. Let's get to folding. That's not punched. Oh my God. Oh no. Just wondering, okay. This one didn't punch right. Okay, maybe I'm not putting it all the way. Okay, that's what she said. I'm just kidding. Okay, so this bag, we're gonna fold everything in half. I made sure to open this bag up so that it is a pocket on both sides of the signature. It's a sleeve for a baguette. It makes me look like a baguette. Ooh, that looks creepy. I don't know why. Is it not right punching correctly because away of your center of gravity? Is it? Maybe. Because some of the papers are a little floppy. This paper might not make it through the signature. Let me put some washi tape on it. Oh my gosh. So I don't get to use washi tape a lot, but I think I will in this instance because that paper will crack. So why don't I use this little washi tape with the little hearts on it? I was very anti-washi tape for a long time. I was like, what is the point of it? You know, it's just like tape that's not very strong. You know what? The tape's actually pretty strong. And it's good enough for this anyways. Just basically going to reinforce this book page so that it doesn't crack on us and rip off when we add it to the signature. Right there. Okay. I'm going to fold this in half. Okay. Now it's going to be a bit stronger than it was before. Okay. Good to go. Good to go. Hi, April. And then the way I put my washi tape is like, the way I keep it is I have this like ruler that I was given, and it's just kind of like on, like it's literally just tied around one of my shelves, and I just put it on here. Put them all on here. There's only like 4 of them. I only have 4 washi tapes, and then I keep them on there with these pins, these clothes pins. And then the tape doesn't slide down. So, hey, that's my life hack. So, let's keep folding in half. What is up, April? What is up? Let's fold this right here. Yeah, I can see what you mean, but it's okay. It's okay to me to not have the vintage ones. The vintage ones cost too much. It's okay. So let's get this scrapbook paper, and I put about 15 pages in one signature because I like to overload it with embellishments. So that's why. That is why. And this book paper. Again, I'm going to have to reinforce. And I could tell I'm going to have to reinforce because all the edges are like kind of jagged. I don't know if you could tell that, yeah, the edges are jagged. So I know that when I sew through it, it's just going to rip right away. So even though I just put my washi tape away, I got to get it out. And I think I'm going to use, oh, let's use this turquoise one. This would be cute. Right there. Right there. And then I only have 4 of them, and I've been just like grabbing them from Michael's in their like 33-cent bin. That's good right there. And now it's nice and reinforced. Now I'm not scared that it's gonna rip off. I guess I'll leave my washi tape out for now. Since I might use it in the other ones as well. Okay, so let's fold this. And I like to print on the back of scrapbook paper. So it gives a little bit more interest to my digital prints, my digital journals. Oh, you're good. You're good. Nobody's a weirdo here. Let's put this one. Oh, I always like to have the printed out pieces on the front. Okay, so this is the last page for this junk journal. Okay. So in the next time, I'm going to put the whole signature together in the order that I want. But for now, I know that that's enough pages for this signature. For this book, it's really small, so it's just going to be one signature. So let's get that together. Actually, let me get a clip. Hang on. I'm going to need clips. I don't want this to be all over the place, actually. So, wait, let's use the big paper clips instead because I have more of those. Okay, so my big paper clips are coming out. These are so useful for a lot of things. Get that there inside of this book right here. Okay, so that's one book. One book down, and we got like a million to go. So let's keep going. Now we got the next journal. Let's see. Get this packet from the bottom. And let me pick out a journal that's going to have 2 signatures. Like this one right here could have 2 signatures. It's at least 1 inch wide. That could have 2 signatures in it. It's going to be a nice sized journal. This is the inside cover. I already sewed around the edge. It's in white thread, so you really can't see it. But this is going to be the journal. And let's see how big it is. I usually like to make it smaller than this part right here, right? Because that's where the pages will be nestled in. So let me scratch out this number and write this new number down so I don't forget. Well, paper clips and yeah, they're big. Those are big paper clips. Okay, so these are 12 inches wide. So do you want it to be, I think I'm going to make them 11. It was just barely 12 inches. So let's make it 11 inches long by It's by 7 inches, so let's make it 6.5. No, 6.5 is too small. 7, so let's make it 6 3/4. 6 3/4. Okay, so I remember. Yes, that's why. Yes, exactly. The lighter weight printer paper type, like a little bit thicker than printer paper. That's fun. Okay, so this kit should have enough things for 2 signatures. I'm going to put this in the signature as well. I like to do that too. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Paper bag. Here's another bag. Here's some book paper. Some ephemera. Book paper. Yep, this is enough for 2 signatures. Okay, good times, good times. So let's get everything cut up and fold it in half. Okay, so first step is to cut the pages to the right size. Or at least make sure they're all the right size. They don't all have to be the same size. That's okay. We're all different. I got these at the dollar store. I believe the Dollar Tree. And they're just called plastic zip envelopes. Jot brand plastic zip envelopes at the dollar store. So I have no Amazon link for that. So let's cut this. And this one I'm not going to punch. We'll wait till the next one or something. I'm going to cut this here. Don't need to do that. Sorry to cut up. Already cut up. Good. That's good size. This is good. Okay. By 6 3/4. Oh, I forgot. Everything has to be 6 3/4. Ah, that's funny. Okay, I forgot about that. All right, I'm like, why is this so easy? Okay. 6 3/4. That's not very tall. It's actually not very tall. Okay, 6 3/4. It's fine. Make sure, yeah. It's a little small, 6 3/4. I guess 7 is fine. These will be small for now. That'll work. But they'll have to be 7 inches tall. Okay. I guess I've been junk journaling now for, oh gosh, I don't even know, like 3 years, I think. 3 years or more, I think. Can't even remember. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yep, that's perfect. 7. Okay. I thought 7 would be too long, but it's not. It's good. So 7 wide. Gotta make sure we can see that little bird, but I don't think we'll be able to. Kind of. He'll be facing upside down like that a lot. Okay, so let's see if we can make these fit. I'm sure we could. 7. Oh, it's going to cut everything that's so pretty. No. It's okay. It's okay. It'll be okay. Okay. So let's do this one now. I kind of like this top flower up here, so I want to save that part. Save it. So let's cut it now down to 7 tall. You got this, Patricia. You got this. Pretty background paper on that. Let's see. What side? Oh, I want to save this part over here because this flower actually. So 7 tall, 7 tall. It's fun to start. You have to start somewhere. Before I start anything, I watch a lot of videos, that's for sure. So if you're watching something like this, I mean, you're still taking a step. Don't give yourself a little bit more credit. You're doing research, you know. Research is very important. Give yourself a little bit more credit there. Hi, Irina. Irina's in the house. It's fun, you guys. Yeah, we can cut this down to 7. Okay, that's pretty cool. It'll still look okay. Okay, so 7 inches tall. Let's do that then. Okay. Seven tall. All right, now I want that top part of the graphic on this one. So let me get that cut off. Oh my gosh. I'm going all around. Okay, this is good right here. So I want to get this top part. I want to keep that part. So let's get to 7. Cut off the bottom. It's okay. It's okay. This is an 11, so it should be okay. As far as wide, I don't know. 7. Let's see. I think I'd rather keep the little angel. So let me cut from the bottom. This paper right here is actually an ephemera set from my shop. And I just printed it out on really thin craft paper that Irina gave me. Let me see if I can find you the set. And it's just a black and white set, so it just prints out black ink. Where? Oh, it's under newest. That's right. here it is. It's ephemera set number 40. And I decided to just kind of use it as regular paper. So let's see, 7. Did I already make it 7? No, I have not. Okay, so 7. I do want to cut this part. Okay, so there we go. And I could cut them out individually, but I kind of like it like this too. So this should be good. This 2. I'm glad you enjoyed them, Irina. Thank you so much for your support. You're awesome. You rock. This has to be 11. And let's make it a little shorter. I just messed that up. Okay. So this has to be 7. I'm going to keep these numbers up here because that looks pretty. And then this is going to be by, let's make it 11. Okay. Last paper is this one, which is all sorts of a mess. And it's to be by 11, so it's already good to go. Okay, so let's fold these in half. Next step. All these scraps right here. Okay, next step is to fold everything in half. Okay. And we're back. Let me put some tape on here just in case. Just in case. This black polka dot tape that's pretty cute. I'm just going to put a small strip of it just on one side though. Just to be safe. And maybe on the inside too. Maybe on the inside also. Oh no. Okay, wait, that didn't come out very well. Okay, I can handle this. I can handle this. I went to college. I can handle this. Okay. Fold it in half again, pretty much. Okay. One page down. Oh my gosh. Let's fold this. Okay. Just gotta fold everything in half. And then I gotta go through the sewing machine. Get some lace on here. It's a whole thing, you guys. It's a whole thing. So I'm gonna be here all month, y'all. And it's decorating, you know, and all that. Oh my gosh. Do you have a link for your scoreboard or whatever it's called? It's the Martha Stewart. Hang on. Let me see if I can find it. It's called the Martha Stewart scoreboard. Product links. Martha Stewart. Ah. I spelled Martha and Stewart incorrectly. Okay, why would you tell me that Martha ends with an S? Martha Stewart scoreboard. There it is. Okay, let me get a link. Is the link to the scoreboard. Okay. And we're back. And these are gonna look fabulous. I love this paper set right here. It's so pretty. It's really pretty. As a newbie, I hope I'm allowed to ask, what does everybody do with their junk journals? Because I am sure once you start, you just keep creating. I don't actually actually journal in my junk journals. I just sell them as art that I make. I just like to make them myself. I know other people journal in them, or it's like their, their little daily notebook. And then I can't stop making them. You just always find like a new tutorial on how to make something new, and you're like, ooh, I want to try that. Yep. It happens. Yeah, if you purchase from that link, it is an affiliate link, and I would get a commission and no extra charge to you. Or just so we know, so we have an understanding of what it is that I'm using. You could always find it cheaper somewhere else. No problem. I'm not going to fight anybody. Not today. Not today. Mine is all jacked up, though. That's the only problem with mine. I love it, but I've just had it for so long that I've messed it all sorts of up. Yeah, people buy them. They're very popular right now. Amongst other junk journalers, to be honest with you. I think other junk journalers are like my biggest customers. Hi, Sass. Hello, Elaine. No, I'll be here for a while. It's very slow action pace today. We're just folding the papers in half right now. And then we'll move on to the next one, so you have not missed a thing. I have 20 junk journals to do. I am not done. And this bag, yep, I cut it. This part needs to come off. Okay. So here is the signature. 2 signatures, right? I'm going to do 2 signatures in this junk journal for this cover right here. They should all fit. Ooh, looks like 11 was a little bit too wide. Okay, gosh darn it. Gotta fix that. Things happen, you guys. You know what? Things happen. thought that was fine, but you know what? It's not. Okay. It's not many of them that are that wide, really. Nope, not even close. This is 11, so let's get this cut up smaller than that. So it has to be 5.5, right? Okay. So let's just put it at 5. We'll make it at 10. That way I don't have to refold it. Let's make these all at 10 inches wide. So I might still add lace to them also, so I gotta remember that. Okay, this will be 10. These should already be 10. Yep. These are good. All these are good. 10. 10, 10s across the board. Make this all 10. It's just a few things that were not 10. Okay, everything. Okay, now we should be good. Now we're doing well. Yep, now they all fit. Yay. Yay. Okay. Second one down. Let's go on to the next one. 2 out of 20. All right. Let's see what we got in these kits. I grabbed all the empty ones apparently. This one looks pretty full, so this one should have enough for 2 signatures. So let's get one that's wide enough. This one's wide enough for 2 signatures. I still have to put the center binding on this. But that's the outside fabric. Purple, yellow flowers that are really pretty. And this is going to be like the inside, which is some more purple flowers that are really, really pretty. So let's figure out what size we want to make these. You know what? Let me write this down in my notebook. That way I know where to look. Okay, so this is, here's my thingamajiggy. This is like 11 and a half. Oops, 11 and a half. And I'm measuring the inside cover, not the outside cover. So the inside cover is almost 11 and a half. So if I make this 11, now let's make this 10 and a half because I'm going to add lace. So 10 and a half by, it is 7 inches. It could be 6 3/4 tall. Okay. And I go for round measurements. Okay. So that's the one we're working on. And here's another one of my kits that I have. These aren't for sale. These are just for me to use. These kits anyways. I put them together one day when I wanted to go live, but like I didn't want to do like any actual work because my hands were hurting. So I decided to do this. Just put a bunch of pages together. Like I said, enough to make about 2 signatures. With everything that I would normally forget to put in a freaking signature. There's a lot of things I would normally forget. That's just the tea. That's just the truth. Can you sell in FB groups? There is a Junk Journal Junkies boutique Facebook group where you can. And there are some other Facebook groups where they allow you to post things like that for sale. Sass says, Daisy, I went to thrift shop stores this week and nothing that even looks like a nice bed sheet. People here much use them until they fall apart. You're funny, Sass. Okay. Let me get my cutter back out. Okay, so the size has to be 10.5 long. It's the most it can be. Okay. Let me get this part open here. This should be good. Over here, yes. So 10.5 by 6 3/4. I think there's 2 papers in here. There is, okay. 6 3/4 right here. Oh wait, okay, there's numbers on both sides. Okay, I was gonna say I want the other side, but they're on both sides. Chillax, girl, chillax. By 10.5. Okay. 10.5. I want that part though. 10.5. That's over here. Okay. That didn't work so good. Oh well. You check it. And then this will be at 6 3/4. Okay, that looks interesting. This should 6 3/4. Let me just take off all this jagged edge. What's up with that? It looks like it chewed them. Okay. Just even these out here. Perfect. Where's my cat? I think he's sleeping or looking out the window. I don't know. He's probably looking out the window somewhere. He hasn't wanted to play yet, but he'll want to play later on when I go live or something. That's usually when he wants to play. Just watch. You might have called him. I don't know. Is this 6 3/4? Yes, it's smaller. Okay, awesome. I'm down with that. And let's cut this part off here. Good. And these should already be, yep, they're less than 10. And, yep. Should be good. Okay, let's get this cut up here. But this is a little bit too tall, so we'll have to cut this down a little bit. I guess I want to keep this top part up here. That's what I like. Okay. This here. And then get this top part off there. Okay, and then by 6 3/4. Okay, so that's good, and that should be 10.5. Okay, that's shorter than that. Should be 10. Okay. So here, I'm going to want to save these little birds up here. Okay. So when you make the 6 3/4, so right here. Right here, okay. It's all cascading towards me now. And we're gonna mix these papers up with these. Aren't these beautiful with these big old flowers? Oh, thank you, Paula. Too kind, too kind. Thank you for the tip. Thank you, thank you. I think that'll be a pretty mix. The black and white with all those colors. It should be pretty nice, I think. I guess man, I want to save this whole page. There's not one part I'd rather save than the other. Oh, man. Oh, man, tough stuff. Let's do, I guess we could cut this part off here. Can you cut more than one sheet with that at a time? Definitely. Definitely you can. But since I kind of have to choose how big things are, I kind of have to pick like this side or this side per page. So, yeah, that's why I'm doing it this way. But you can definitely cut. This cut's really thick chipboard. Definitely I could. But I'm just being really picky right now. Because I want to save the whole page. But I can't. Like on some pages it has this. Other ones it might not. Like the scrapbook paper, I will do that way. No problem. Probably chop all of them at the same time. 6 3/4. Right there. And here. Here's the other one of those. And sometimes the printer doesn't print in the same place. So that's why for these ones, I'd rather do it by hand, one by one. Sometimes the printer prints it a little off. Then I gotta go back and do it anyways. Gotta fix it. Let's do this part. Fix the 6 3/4. Thank you, Patricia. 6 3/4 quarters. Right there. Let's get this cut off right here. Okay, cool. And now this one. Yeah, I think you can pay with PayPal. I've done it before with PayPal. Let's see here. Give me some melon. Oh my god. Okay. I want to save this side. 6 3/4. Fairly short book. I might go out there next time with a ruler. What kind of printer do I have? Let's see if I can find it on here. Let's see. It is the it's the ET. Is it 27? Yeah, 27. 50. Let me get you the link for that. Yeah, here it is. There it is. Wow, it's like $50 off right now from when I bought it. So the printer I have is, here's the link. I guess it didn't need all that wording there, did it? Okay, space, short link, right there. Okay, there we go. But I've also heard very good things, like Angel Rose said. I've heard very, very good things from the HP printers and how they have some like really cool ink program where like you get so many allotted prints per month or something like that, or after a certain number, they charge you like every month for the number of pages that you use and something like that. I've heard that's a good thing to use too. If you don't want to buy a very expensive printer, you can buy one of their affordable printers. I'm not going to say it's cheap because it's actually very good printers. I love HP. I've had HP printers before. And I've heard those are good too. Oh my gosh, thank you, Irina. You're sweet. Who is Tio? I don't know. Who's Tio? See, there you go, Irina. You're so sweet. You're too sweet. Thank you. Too kind, Irina. Okay, then. So these should be, oh, these are not 6 3/4 yet. Ah! Okay, not yet. Let me cut off a little bit from here. And then, see right here, I'm cutting 4 papers. And then let me cut off a little bit up here, I suppose. Oh, but I'm going to cut off her head. Oh, no. I don't want to cut off her head, so let me cut off more off the bottom. Oh, my gosh. I'm trying to get it to 6 3/4, but I don't want to cut off this lady's head. I just noticed her head was there. Okay, 6 3/4. So difficult, these choices. I have the cheapest version of an ink tank Epson, and they are worth it. Yes, they are totally worth it for me, in my opinion. But if you can't afford to invest that much in a printer, the cheaper printers honestly can get good enough prints off the cheaper printers. And the only problem before was, oh, this might not fit because of the size. Yeah, it's not going to fit. The only problem before was, I guess I could sew it down. No, I don't want to do that. This one's going to be too big. The only problem before was like the price of everything, but the price of everything has pretty much gone down. So it's not really an issue. And like I said, I love HP printers. I think they're great quality. Please post your tip jar link in the chat. Oh, it's not a thing I can post in the chat. You just have to go down below where you can comment. There's a little spot for the emojis, and then there's a little money sign, and that's where you can drop a tip. But I don't think there's a link I can post. Let's see, 6 3/4. So that is good right there. Okay. Oh, and it might be too long. Yeah, it's too long. 10 1/2, I said. So over here on this side, 10 1/2 is right here. Okay, that looks good. Oops, I just dropped my bone knife. Okay, so time to put this big boy away. Time to bring out the other big boy. This big old thing right here. Okay, so let's fold in half now. Actually, let me punch. I'm going to punch the round tips on here. Maybe I'm going to do, let me see, another piece of scrapbook paper. I'm going to do the mediums on this one. That's cute. Yeah, that's adorable. Trying to make sure that the pages get on the whole corner punch, because I think that was my mistake the other time I was using it. Yep, that worked very well. Oh, and I gotta fold them. That's right, I gotta fold them. This is not 10.5. What is this? Oh, it needs to be smaller than 10.5. Why do I keep doing this? Why does this keep happening to me? It just happens. Let's see. I already cut the edges, but it's okay. I have to be by 10. Gonna have to do that again. So difficult. Hang on, let me make sure everything's by 10, because now apparently it's all gotta be by 10. Yep, but I didn't open this up. Okay. Didn't open that up either. Okay. And this is good. By 10. Is this by 10? Yeah, that's by 10. Okay. Is this by 10? No, it's more than that. Yeah, they're pretty good actually. And these should be by 10. Yep, just by design. Don't worry about those. This one though, oh, these I might have to worry about. Okay, let's see. By 10. This smaller. Should be by 10. Okay. Minor adjustment. We're back. I gotta do this again. Recut the edges. Quite the process. Okay. That's good. Let's fold this in half. Now this paper is really floppy. Let me get some washi tape on here. It's a little too floppy. Try it, Elaine. It's fun. It's fun. I'll do the inside part. It's starting to get warm in Vegas. Ugh. I'll tell you what. Okay, so let's fold this in half. Again, just wanted to reinforce that corner. Let me fold this in half here. See if I can do these together. Nope. I don't know why I just cut the bottom one. Okay. I'm really trying here. Pushing it all the way in, trying to keep it flat. Okay, that worked. That worked pretty good. That looks good. Good question. Let's see. How long does it take for me to drive to Oxnard? 5 hours, yo. 5 hours. 5 hours. Okay, that looks good. Even with the round edge, it's cool. It's round. Oh, and I'm not even folding it in half. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? Let's get this cut up here. What size is the junk journal cover in pages? They're all different sizes, but for this one, the pages are going to be 10 inches by 6 3/4 tall. And the cover itself is a little over 12 inches by just under 8 inches with about a 2-inch spine. Like, yeah, almost a 2-inch spine, almost. So here's the different components I've already made for it. I gotta put the spine on it. But for now, it looks good. You're welcome. And they're all different size books, so they're all gonna be a different size. Still works, though. Still works. Yep, 5 hours. Okay, let's get these pages together so I can do a couple of pages at a time. Yeah, this punch is pretty cute, actually. Oddly enough, I like the color scheme of it because it's gray and that's really cute. Because everything in my craft room is all black. Black, gray, and maybe some white. Okay, there we go. We gotta fold these in half, of course. There. Have you ever tried making homemade paper? No. No, I have not because my hands would explode. So no. I can't. My hands are like, I don't know what's wrong with them, but they're like not very strong. And like, they would, no. Try and focus on only one thing. Junk journaling. And I know my homemade paper, I mean, my friend Santos has made it, and it's like a whole process. I just can't get into it. It's a little too much for me. It's a little too much. It's a little much. But I know it's a whole thing. It's just not my thing. It's not my thing. And I know you need a whole bunch of stuff to make it. Like, my friend has everything to make it, though. Like, all the screens and everything. He used to be all into it. It's just a little... It's a little too much for me. Okay. Let's put this in half. They're not exactly the same size. Eco dyeing. Yes, I've heard of eco dyeing. That I could do, except like I was telling little Rhonda Lee, like, I live in the desert, you guys. Like, I would literally have to like Amazon over some leaves because I don't have much of a variety of leaves around here. I'd literally have to go hunt them down, man. Literally. Irina, hey, we could get an Airbnb out of here and craft it up. I think we could make that happen. Okay, let's get this one over here. This would be pretty right there. Okay. Oh, I didn't round these edges. Oh, I'm so terrible. What is wrong with me? On medium. Now's the time to come though, because it's gonna get hot soon. You got like a month till it gets hot over here, up in here, till it gets severe up in here. Like right now, I'm a little warm. I'm a little warm. If I was gonna be in the living room, it's fresh because there's windows, but I don't have any windows in my room. If I open the window in my room, you'd hear this owl constantly. Okay, let's get this over here. Right there, okay. Okay, that looks cute. Let's keep it going. Got a lot of these floral ephemeras, which are awesome. And let's get this over here. I'm going to make sure this is straight down the middle of the picture. It's easy to stop the scoreboard from sliding. Use the mesh shelf liner from the bottom. That's true, huh? Ah, that's true. I could do that. I could do that. Awesome sauce. Thank you. Okay, let's get this here. Pizza. You gotta have pizza. I'm gonna eco dye, but with pizza and cheeseburgers. I'm just kidding. Like, think about it, like eco dyeing, but with pizza. Yeah, I'm gonna need the AC soon. That is true. Purple cabbage. That sounds like it'd do something. But I don't know, my alcohol inks do the kind of the same thing, but I know they don't do the whole design part. Okay, let me see here. Okay, there we go. So we got all the corners done, finished. This in half. It's fabulous. Pictures on this paper. I love it. It's sad I don't have any more of this book. It's gone. It's gone. So sad. What happened here? Let's see. Okay. Okay, perfect. Yeah, there's like a week or two where it's like 110 to 115 degrees. You do not want to be here in July. That's the tea. That's the truth. You do not want to be in Vegas in July. Like, I don't know why you would. Why would you do that to yourself? I don't know. Let me put some tape on here. The one with the, I'm going to put it on this one too. Just on the really delicate book paper that's really, really thin. Just as a precaution, just a little bit down the middle. And down the middle of the inside as well. You almost had a heat stroke in May? Yeah, it gets kind of hot in May. By May, it's pretty warm. Yeah, you gotta turn on your AC by May. That's true. Well, at nighttime, during the day, it's okay. It's not the worst. I can deal with it. My husband can't. I come from warm weather, so if it's 80 degrees, I'm happy. Happy to be 80 degrees. As long as I got the fan on me, I'm okay. I'll be all right. I'll be all right. Let's see. Okay, there we go. This right here. And on the other side. Let's make it a little bit shorter than that. Okay. Fold it again. Okay. So now, some scrapbook paper. I turn around the corners on these book pages. I don't even know if I can. Let's see. Maybe if I put one together with one of these, maybe it'll be easier. Ooh, I feel like I broke it. It really sounded like I broke it. That was a weird sound. Okay, that's cute. That's pretty cute. Okay, there we go. Okay. Oh yeah, no, it gets really hot here. I say I got used to it, but you never really do. I got used to it as in like I stay indoors in the AC. That's how I get used to it. By never really dealing with it. Didn't do that one right. It's not right. Okay. Fold this half again. Okay. Okay, let's see if I can cut these corners, see if it'll let me. Oh, and it keeps all the corners down here. Like sprinkles. Okay, I'm into it. I'm into it. Okay, we're back. Okay. Make sure I opened it. Yep, I did. I am getting warm. Maybe it's because I got all these lights on too. That also adds a little heat. That I have lights on. I might have to get off soon if it starts being this warm. Ooh, ooh wee. Ooh wee. Well, I was gonna get off at 2 hours, so it's one and a half. I could do one more journal probably. Oh, and I didn't do the corners. Oh no. Let's do the corners. This little saga is going to continue tonight. It's a whole thing, you guys. 20 junk journals. So here's another 2 signatures. Ooh, I just felt a little breeze, kind of. Ooh, I just felt it. Let me get that right there. Let me go open the door. Hopefully it doesn't get too loud. See, that's enough for that signature. Let me go open the door so it's not so hot for me. One moment. Woo! I'm in shorts and a tank top and everything. It's hot. Not in the living room. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so one more journal done. We'll get another kit. Okay, here's another kit now. Let's do this one. Of course, I forgot to put in a paper clip over here. This one too. Okay, last one that I'm going to do today. It's going to be this large pink one. This one's huge. This one's really big. Okay. Okay, Daisy. So let's get the measurements down now. Meanwhile, you're covered up in your fuzzy house coat. Now, girl, it's hot. It is hot. Like, I'm going to take off my socks hot. Okay. So let's see how wide this is. This is 13 inches wide. So let's make the inches. I don't think I have anything 12 inches wide. But it's possible to have 12 inches. And then 8-inch tall seems good. 8 1/4. 8 1/4. Yeah, okay, 8 1/4. I'm writing that down so I remember. Okay. So let's see what I got in here. Just a big old mixture of all this stuff, like I said, that I kept forgetting to include in my junk journals. And now they're embellishment kits since I took out the pages. Okay. should be good enough for even 3 signatures, actually. No, 2 signatures is fine. I'll just decorate every page. Obsessively. Okay, so step 1 is cutting up the signatures, the papers. So let's do that now. If you hear any noise, I apologize. I had to open the door. It's getting a little hot for you girl here. It's getting a little hot. So let's get this cut up. I highly doubt I'll have anything that is 12 inches long. Here we go. These are some of my black and white journal pages. But then I print them on the back of scrapbook paper, so they have scrapbook paper on the back of them. Don't think I have to worry much about size with this journal. It's pretty big. I think it'll look pretty small in it, actually. I have a never-ending supply of paper. I feel like that's sus because I still have a whole drawer full of it. I could still make another, I don't know, 100 junk journals, I guess. Okay. So let's set that aside. Here. Thank you, Aristi. Here we go. Okay. This one down. I got this paper flying everywhere. Oh my god. Flying everywhere. Get off me. I got some washing tape on my finger. My life is falling apart. Let's get this over here. Boo Boo right now is happy looking out the window. I open the door and he's very happy. So I put his bed by the window and he just lays out there and talks to the birds. Does his little cat thing. He loves looking out that window. I didn't even know he liked, or the door, because I have a door that I have like a little net fence on. And I didn't know that he liked to look out the door until we moved into my parents' house for a couple of months. And my mom has like a metal screen door. And he was fascinated by looking out the door. And I was like, oh, I've never seen him like that. I've never seen him like that. Okay, so this page got a little messed up, but that's okay. We'll still use it. Still good. Ooh, this one got printed out all sorts of crooked. Okay. Weird, but okay. Hi, Amelia. Nothing much, girl. I'm just picking out the pages. Well, I already have them picked out because I haven't made kits. Right now, I'm cutting down the pages for this junk journal right here. Then I'm going to fold them in half. And that's the whole process. I've already done that for 3 other journals. So I have been quite productive today, if I may say so myself. If I may say so myself, I've been pretty productive today. I was supposed to be working on the inside covers, but I already did that. So I'm like, oh. Oh, I did that fast. I was like trying to get half of them done. And then I was like, oh, I could just get the rest of them done. So I had to go back and edit that video. Like, no, it's not part 2. Okay, this should be good. Let's fold this. Is this 12? This is fine. It's a little crooked right there by 8.5. 8 1/4. Literally cutting off a sliver. Like literally. Let's see. Let's check edge. 8 1/4 though. See? Trailer park life, y'all. Trailer park life. Hang on, let me put this over here. My neighbors, they're always outside. Don't tell them I said that, but they're always outside. I go in your house. Argue inside your house. So annoying. That's also why I like to close the door. Because my neighbors are loud. Oh no. See, that's my problem with this cutter is it's been cutting thin papers, all sorts of jagged. And I don't know why. Like why? Okay, that'll work. I don't really even have to cut this down. So you know what? I'm not gonna. And these maps right here are really cute. You can't hear them? Good. Good. He just yelled. I think he yelled at his dog. I think. I would hope. He's like, get in the yard. Get in my belly. Let's just do that part there. Scrap of paper. And a quarter. 8.5. Okay. Fine. All these are fine. The rest of these are fine. We cut up the bag though. The bag needs to cut up. This bag is wet. Let me get all these scraps off my table. Oh my gosh. Too many scraps right now. Okay, this other scrap. Let's get this off here. Okay. Let me make sure that other scrap of paper is the right size. It might not be. Yeah, I thought it might be a little bit too wide. Ooh, you're making ATCs. How cool. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so now we're folding in half. Okay, that's the next step. Oh, and this one I can put this bag though. I have this bag I can include because that one's wide enough. That. Let's get my scoreboard out. And of course, I have plenty more of this to do tonight. I've only done 4 out of 14 journals that I have. So yeah, I'm going to need to do this tonight also. Or maybe tonight I'll start adding lace. I don't know. I have a lot to do. I have a lot to do, and I guess it doesn't matter what order I do it in, does it? Just whatever it is that I like. This paper is a little frail. So let's put it on a little bit of washi tape. Just to make that a little bit more reinforced. Hello, Brenda from Canada. Very cool. Thanks for joining me. There we go. Just a little bit of reinforcement to make sure everything's okay when I stitch. Just sometimes I notice that the paper is a little frail. Sometimes from baking. Yeah, usually from baking. You could tell because it starts to kind of fray here. That's when I get scared and I'll add some washi tape. So that doesn't happen. This page is rather tall. And I could put it on the inside too, but I think it'll be all right. I'm just taking a precaution here. Okay. Sometimes I'll rip a hole through the page and I'll just put some washi on it. Sometimes that's what I do. Okay. Maybe I'll sew tabs on. That sounds like fun. Tonight. And get some tabs done, maybe. Maybe. This one here. It's not exactly down the middle. Okay. That looks good to me. Wait, it's a little crooked. Is it supposed to be crooked? What's up? Slightly, I guess. Okay, whatever. Okay, let's get to this one. Okay, right there. That looks good. To me, that looks good. Okay, that's great. Let's go to this next one. Hey, Brenda. I'm glad you caught us. I'm glad you are here. Watching at least the last little bit. I don't know how long you've been watching. It is getting a little warm. Just a little bit warm. That summer's coming, man. That's summer, huh? Bye, Arena. Thanks for hanging out with me, and thanks for your support, of course, as always. Okay, this calls for a tiny bit of washi tape. I'm going to put the black one, the black and white washi tape on this rainbow paper, just to calm it down a little bit. I'm a little too goth for this rainbow. I'm just kidding. Ah! I'm being attacked. Okay. There we go. That looks cute. Julie here from Cali. Hey, Julie. Welcome back to the party. This matte paper, yes. Looks pretty good. Whew. Yeah, these lights don't help. Not at all. This right here. Let's see what else. All right. Bye, Sass. And of course, I'll be here tonight at 9 p.m. You guys, if you guys want to come hang out with me. I'll probably be doing something like this. Oh, that crushed that whole. Wow, that really crushed it. This is pretty much vintage books. So yeah, as you can see, I'm going to have to do some surgery. Some major surgery. if we want to save this. It's possible. It's possible. All right. Washi tape saves a day. Okay. Y'all saw that split right down the middle. Right down the middle. All right. We're all good to go. Still use it. It's okay. These vintage books, they don't fold very good. Let's use this little party tape here. It's kind of cute. Just kind of right here in the middle. All right. Fold it again. All right. And we're down to the last couple pages. My alarm. Sorry about that. Alright, let's get these folded. So again, I am nearly done for right now. Not for today, but for this afternoon. And you guys are more than welcome to follow me again tonight at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Continuing on these 20 junk journals that I have somehow said I would do. For some reason said I would do. So this signature, this goes, let me make sure I got this giant paper clip here. And this signature goes right here. All right, that's perfect. Okay, you guys, so thank you so much for joining me today as I got some signatures ready. I will see you guys tonight at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We will be continuing on these 20 junk journals that I have set off to do. So I want to thank everybody, Julie, Aristi, Mariana, Sandra, Lori, Amelia, Tina, Eula, Brenda, and Pink Robin, and of course April. Thank you guys, Tina. Thank you guys so much for joining me today for this little afternoon craft session. I'll see you guys tonight at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Peace out, you guys. Bye.